Everywhere you look, it's the same message. Be alpha. Be dominant. Be the prize. Be unbothered. Sounds powerful, right? But here's the truth no one's telling you. Most of that alpha energy, it's just fear in disguise. Fear of feeling. Fear of being vulnerable. Fear of not being enough. And if you're honest with yourself, you're tired of pretending. You don't need to be alpha. You need to be real. Young men today are growing up in a storm of mixed messages. Don't be soft. Man up. Lead. Be stoic. Don't simp. So you put on this mask. You act unfazed, emotionless. But deep down, you feel disconnected. Not just from her, but from yourself. You're not sure who you're supposed to be anymore. And that confusion, it's costing you relationships, confidence, and peace. Let's flip the script. You don't need to be alpha. You need to be anchored. Anchored men aren't trying to dominate. They're not performative. They're not overcompensating. They're grounded, calm. They know who they are, and they don't need to prove it. And ironically, that's what makes them magnetic. Not because they're the loudest in the room, but because their energy is clean. There's no hidden agenda, no neediness, no act. That's what women feel safe with. That's what earns respect. Not bark, not bravado, but presence. So how do you become anchored? Start by feeling your emotions without being ruled by them. Anger, insecurity, fear. Learn to sit with it. The man who can face himself becomes unshakable. Then build your word into something sacred. If you say you'll do it, do it. That's how you build inner authority. That's how you become someone you trust. Last, drop the performance. Stop trying to impress her. Start trying to impress the man in the mirror. That's where power begins. Forget alpha. Be anchored. Be the guy who doesn't need to flex to be felt. The guy who doesn't chase but also doesn't play games. The guy who makes people feel safer just by being in the room. The world doesn't need more alpha males. It needs more grounded men with open hearts and strong backbones. So drop the act, own your presence, and let that be enough. Let's build that man.